No. Check in with me in 20 minutes. 324. You know what I noticed last period? It's a math thing, of course. The date, Isaiah, is the same going from left to right as it is from left to right. Right to left, left to right. So the date today is 3-2-4-2-3, right? Now go backwards. 3-2-4-2-3. It's like the same going this way and the same going that way.
How did you know that?
I just looked at it and it popped into my head. The same thing's going to happen.
It's like cat taco.
Yes. There's a word for it. Like, how do you spell mom?
M-O-M.
And how do you spell it backwards? So it's the same way going forward and backwards. And there's a special name for it. Don't ask me what it is. Ask your English teacher. What do you call the words that spelled the same forward and backwards?
Spell taco cat backwards.
Does it spell a taco cat?
Try it.
Sounds too complicated.
Race car.
The last day of school, yes, race car also works. The last day of school, the last day of the year, January 31st, is the same thing as this. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Anyways, let's learn some math.
This spell taco cat. Taco cat.
Thank you, Destiny, for confirming what Richard just taught
You're
us.
very welcome.
All right. In a triangle, how many angles, Alexa? Focus, focus, focus. Denise, how many angles in a triangle? 3. Caesar, we have A, B, and C. All right. So Caesar.
It's A, B,
That's a B and an A.
Oh, we can rotate. Oh, look. Okay, fine. Look. There. Happy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
I'm the other way.
You do you. You do you. Okay. If I add angle A plus angle B plus angle C, does anybody know what all those three equal to?
Triangle.
It is a magical number. When I add up all the angles, it will always be this magical number. And you use it on your do now like twice. 180. If I open up a triangle, it will create a straight line. Let me show you. So I'm going to create a triangle right now. Alright, here's my triangle. I'm going to say this is angle happy, A. Is that okay? B, C, are we okay with that? Okay. And I'm going to tear it up. Yes. And then I'm going to line them up. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C.
Whoa.
What does it create? Straight line, which is equal to 180. Okay? So math is pretty cool in that way. Like someone back in the day discovered, hey, if I add up these three angles, it's going to be a straight line. Just like your do now. Your do nows were straight lines, Jasmine, and you knew that it was 180. Triangles are 180. Okay? So every time you have a triangle, set it equal to 180. All right, so let's do the math. So let's say I give you a triangle, and I don't give you a protractor. You're just sketching it out, because they sketched it out. And I say that this angle is 75 degrees, and this angle's 50 degrees, and this angle is, I don't know. So we're going to solve for this, I don't know. So we know that if I take 75 plus 50 plus x, it should equal 180. So I asked my second period, okay guys, do you want to add or do you want to subtract twice?
Subtract.
And you guys want to subtract twice? Well, let's add because I realized, wait, if we subtract twice, you're trying to borrow twice, and a lot of times, a lot of kids have a hard time with borrowing. So I thought, you know what? It is easier and better for all of us to add first.
But borrowing is easy.
For some. 75 plus 50. So we go to the side. Good, Michael. We add 75 plus 50. And we get
125.
125. So this is 125 plus x equals 180. So then what do? How do I solve this? Minus 125 minus 125. And then here it's like, oh wait, I have to make sure that I borrow Caesar, focus, we're focusing, 10. What does the 8 become? 7. And then we subtract. 10 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 2 is 5. 1 minus 1 is 0. So x equals 55. So what does this mean? Because I had an interesting conversation with a couple of my students last period. I'm like, hey, they did all this work, right, on their worksheet. And then I said, hey, what is this number here? What number goes here? And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, you just solve for it. Oh, so they had an aha moment where they realized, oh, this answer means that this angle is 55. But honestly, like more than one student was like, I don't know what that number is.
But what about the plus x equals 180?
This? Well, the plus just kind of disappears. It's in here, but we don't need it. So x equals 55. Yes, but now I challenge my second period, which will be the same challenge for you. What do you name this triangle now that you know the 3 angles? What would you name it? Acute scalene. Why is it scalene? Because none of the numbers match. Well, they don't have the names memorized. Oh, which reminds me, take a break for a second. All classwork is due March 31st. Classwork from January, February, March 10th. They will close
Friday. Tomorrow.
Yes.
Today.
March.
Tomorrow?
No, next Friday.
I see.
Caesar, can you turn off whatever you're staring at? Okay. Grades are due next Friday. Hence, you turn in anything, update your grade. I'm thinking your test is going to be Tuesday. It's usually today, but we're not ready for it. I don't feel comfortable with testing you on the names until Tuesday. We'll practice more today. Okay? Test on Tuesday. I might push it back to Wednesday, but maybe Tuesday. I'll let you know.
You don't have faith in us?
We don't have a what?
You don't have faith in us?
I want you to all get 100%. All right, let's draw this triangle. There is a number that's missing, but it's there. Yes. I know, but there are still some students who do not recognize that this little box, what does this little box mean? 90. So this box always means it's 90 degrees. Always, always, always. So we have 20 plus 90 plus x is equal to 180. First thing I would like you to do is to add the 2. So what's 20 plus 90? Go on the side and add them. 110. So this is 110 plus x equals 180 minus 110 minus 110. Do I need to borrow when it's 0 minus 0?
No.
No. What's 0 minus 0? 0. What's 8 minus 1? 7. And then 1 minus 1? 0. So x equals 70. So that number right there is 70. Okay, what do you name it? It's just amazing, kids. I am proud.
This should be counted fast, right? You look smart.
If you only did your homework every day.
Yeah, Michael. Michael, you need your homework, bro.
I mean, some of you are outperforming those honors. It's just the homework keeps you back. All right. Can you draw an obtuse triangle?
Yeah.
An obtuse scalene triangle. How about that?
Okay.
Scalene triangle. Yeah. Draw me an obtuse scalene triangle. All of a sudden we can't. All of a sudden our pencils aren't working.
Yeah, my thoughts. My pencil broke. Then make a down and then just put a bottom.
Yes.
Like that?
How you put a bottom?
So I would start with your obtuse angle. Do you have an obtuse angle in there?
No, I don't.
I would start with an obtuse angle.
I don't know how to do that. Not anymore.
How do I make that obtuse? Is that obtuse?
Yeah.
Now I gotta make it scalene, which means no sides are equal, right? So I'm gonna make one line a little super longer than the other one so you can tell. These two are not the same, right? And then the one that closes it will, this line will always be longer. This line will always be longer than these two lines. So it's beautiful. Beautiful triangle. All right. 20, 17, X. 20, 17, X. We're solving for our obtuse angle. We're solving for the obtuse angle. All right, write the equation before I do. Let's get an answer before I do. It all has to equal 180. 20 plus 17 plus X equals 180. Always equals to 180. Always equals to 180. Then add these two.
Wait, does it matter if we put
Minus 37, minus 37. Borrow, borrow, borrow. What is X equal to? Yay. What do we call it? We're good? All right, here we go. Now, if you feel like you don't have enough room to show your work here, by all means, show your work in your notebook. Take a picture of that. Now, your assignment is to do the front side and name them as well. So you're going to show me the work, tell me what the measurement is, and then tell me what it equals. All right, so 37 plus 63 plus measure of angle U, so here's your X, is all equal to 180. So I take the two angles that they give me and add your X, and it equals 180. So I have to add these two numbers first, going to the side, and we're going to add. Do I need another page, or are we good?
Yes.
One more? Okay. Thank you, guys. All right, so we're going to add 63 plus 37. What do we get when we add 63?
100.
3 plus 7 is 10, carry the 1. 6 plus 3, 9 plus 1, 10, carry the 1, 100. So this is 100 plus X equals 180. Now what do I do? Minus 100 minus 100. What is 80 minus 100? 180 minus 100 is 80. So X equals 80.
I heard that. You said 100 minus 80 will.
I know. What do we name it though? Yeah, this is 80. So this is acute scalene. I always forget. You know, my suggestion would be to have your notes from the last 2 days. Have this out so you like refresh, memorize, and spell correctly. I mean, it has to look somewhat like the word, right?
Does that look like the word?
Yeah.
We just put scale and ice.
No, we're practicing. We're practicing. What if I give you a spelling test?
No, we're okay.
Are you sure?
Sure.
All right.